As a budget collector, I always aim to get the best value out of every figure I buy. Which is why on this episode, I wanted to share 3 figure lines that offers great details without breaking the bank. Most of my previous and current collections consist of masterlized figures because the line focuses on larger scale figures, great detail, and because they cover many popular franchises like Dragon Ball, One Piece, and My Hero Academia, so there's something for fans for different series. But as we all know, some of the figures from this line have high cost, just like this masterlized Majin Vegeta, whose price ranges from around $160 to $250 depending on its condition. That's why I usually resort to hunting loose or flawed figures in order to complete the theme that I want without spending too much. And others tend to buy bootleg figures just to get their hands on a figure that represents their favorite characters. But what if I tell you that there are affordable line of anime figures that are making a huge comeback recently that can be a great alternative or arguably a match to some high-end figures that we know? So on this video, I'm going to feature Grandista, Maximatic, and Glitters and Glamour, or also known as GNG. I'll be providing a brief introduction on each lines and will compare them to some masterlized counterparts to show you that each and every one of them are worth considering. Starting off with Grandista. The line is known for its great size, which is around 12 inches and basically larger than your typical masterlized figures. And due to the previous discontinuation of the line, some old releases have spiked their prices ranging from $20 up to $120 depending on the condition or the demand for the specific figure. The line was temporarily discontinued last 2022 with figures focusing on statue poses, which some collectors do not find appealing. But with their return last March 2025, Grandista has released figures with dynamic poses and is currently releasing more figures from their series like One Piece, One Punch Man, and Bleach. And just a quick side note, since this line, including the other 2 that will be mentioned earlier, are currently announcing more and more upcoming releases for the upcoming months, you'll be able to prepare your budget and buy them at a retail price at around $13 for mint in box figures. So if you want to have a larger scale figure or just want to start a collection of anime protagonists from different series just like I do, the Grandista line is worth checking out. And if you wanted to collect a figure that mostly scales well with your current Masterlized collection or wanted to start collecting figures with the same scale, Maximatic and GNG are one of your best picks. And based on observing on their recent releases, it seems that these 2, along with Grandista, the previous line we've talked about, have made some few modifications which made their figures looking more premium compared to the past releases. Take a look at this GNG Nami as an example. You'll see that the facial features for the newer releases shows more resemblance to its anime counterpart. I've also noticed that the new releases are using more iconic dresses and costumes, which is a good thing because as mentioned earlier, since we usually collect a figure to have a representation of the character we love, these refinements make sure that the figure looks more alive and closer to what we see on screen. And lastly, to give an example of them being an alternative or addition to your current Masterlized collections, here's a side-by-side comparison of the Masterlized and GNG Himiko Toga from My Hero Academia, who are wearing the same outfit. Overall, Grandista, Maximatic, and GNG stand out as some of the best lines for budget collectors out there due to their consistency on delivering impressive scale, solid sculpt, and great shelf presence. So if you're looking to build a collection that looks premium but is affordable, these 3 lines are definitely worth considering. But what are your thoughts on the mentioned figure lines on this video? Let me know in the comments below. And that's it for this episode, and I'll see you all in the next one.